Alright, here's what I'm dealing with today. So, these are wheels for a big old crane system that moves containers at the port. And this one was easy because it's on blocks and the tire's off the ground. It's got a chain point up there. You run through it and down. And then same thing on the back side. Chain through and down. But here's my problem on the back one. I'll show you in just a second. Just make sure you see this wheel. You see that wheel? It's free spinning. I spin it with my damn hand. So my problem lies on the back one. But we'll get to the back one in a second. So the center section, chain down, pulling that way, chain down, pulling this way. Same thing on the other side. This one had a hole, had to take a hook off my chain, so now I'm pulling this way and that way. But my problem was, see these scuff marks and my arrow? This was pointing at that when I left, and it moved going down the road because I had them two and then up and over, but I didn't realize that damn wheel turned. So what I did was, I found a hole I can run a chain through and pull it that way, and it still wanted to move, but I got nothing to chain to pull that wheel the other way because that shield is in the way, so I couldn't run to that hole to the trailer because that shield's in the way. And there's nothing to damn tie to, and it's not sitting on the blocks. If you look, the front's a little different too. Instead of having legs, it's got this steel support. You see it's warping. So what I did was, is I took 4x4s and strapped around the 4x4 to the rib rail, front and back, on both sides, and made myself a little scotch. And I hope it stops, because I drew a new line. So I draw lines on my shit so I can tell if it's moved. And this one's moved back. It used to be set between them two lines. And this one was setting corner right there, and then it moved plumb out to here, and then it moved back. I rechained it, and it moved back to there in 12 miles. It moved from here to there. So I knew that wasn't going to work. So I redid my 4x4s. That's when I went and got my dunnage and made chop blocks. This thing. But chop blocks up underneath the tire good, pulling both ways, and then that chain pulled this one real good and tight against that one. But I've got no way to pull it that way because there's nowhere to tie to. And before you say it, you cannot drop a chain through anything. It's too tight. It's just, there's no tolerance, and I don't think I could chain to that steel. I'm afraid I'd just warp it because it's just free running, and that thing weighs, I think it's 12,000 pounds on that one. Whole load weight 35. But this guy has been fighting me. So what I done was I spread my axles so I didn't have as much tail bounce because the whole thing's setting past where my back axle was. So I moved my axles back, give it a smoother ride so it ain't boing, boing, boing. Now it's the whole trailer moves. So there's a whole lot less tail waggle in it, which is not the right word, but it's the word I use. But that cover goes there. But it was loose. And then I had to move cables around so I can get the chains down on it. But that's what I'm dealing with. If that other one's on blocks like that, it wouldn't be so bad. I said that damn tire just, I'm sure it's the same on the back, and that it just turns. And if it had run, there's a bolt hole in it there. If it had been a bolt through the frame to keep that thing from turning on that backing, I'd been good. But that thing's been walking on me. And hopefully I've got my problem solved. But it ain't moved since I done it. So it seems like I got my problem solved. But good gracious, what a fight. Anyway, truck stop I'm at the exit 6 on 95. They've got Mexican food inside and then showers. The Mexican place is open till 11. Real good. I've been here before. But, yeah, that's what I'm working with. Tell you what you think.